Welcome, everyone. My name is Rashmi, and I'm the Principal Solution Architect at Celoxis. With over 14 years in Celoxis, I've had the privilege of working with organizations, helping them to find a right tool to address their PPM needs and ensure that they derive the best value. I've seen firsthand how a choice of PPM tool can make or break project success across different industries. So today, let's explore how the role of a PMO is changing with the dynamic world, as we all know. In the end, we'll be understanding the role of the PMO in the changing business. We'll understand the challenges faced by the PMOs. We'll look at how a data-driven decision-making can help PMOs focus and look and be on the right track. We'll understand leveraging the technology to achieve the success. We'll look at how continuous learning is important for a PMO role and how a tool like Celoxis empowers PMOs for the future. With global disruptions from the pandemic to digital transformation, we've accelerated the pace of how businesses operate. For Project Management Office, or PMOs as we call it, this has created a new strategic role. PMOs are evolving from purely managed projects to becoming integral strategic enablers, shaping the direction of the business. They must now deal with increased complexity, juggling multiple projects across distributed teams or objectives. This requires them to adapt to new technologies like AI, responding quickly to changing business priorities too. They work alongside the executives and the stakeholders while supporting the project managers and leads. PMOs are just not an important backbone across industries, but they are also the driving force behind successful project management and strategic execution. This makes them a significant part of the entire business landscape. Traditionally, PMOs are viewed as custodians of process and governance. However, in today's world, their role is transforming. The modern PMOs is all about delivering value, managing the projects, and driving the overall strategic execution. Whether introducing agile methodologies or ensuring alignment between projects and business goals, PMOs are the heart of the change. Many organizations are transitioning to models where the PMO leads and managers manage the entire projects through the entire life cycle. But this transformation doesn't come without its challenges. One of the biggest hurdles PMO face today is managing the distributed teams. Remote work is here to stay, and PMOs need to ensure that collaboration, communication, and productivity remain strong, whether teams are working in office or working from home. The next is resource allocation. So this is an important aspect to ensure that the productivity, the communication across the team remains consistent. Then, of course, there's data. In this fast-paced world, decision makers need real-time insights to make informed choices, and PMOs are responsible for delivering that data. While these challenges are there, they also present enormous opportunities for PMOs. For one, they have the chance to become the glue that aligns projects with strategic business objectives. When every project is aligned with the broader goals of the company, the PMO is not just a support function. It's driving the company's success. Let's tackle each of these challenges and see how a modern tool can assist the PMO. Let's start with the resource management. So it's just not enough for the PMOs to manage projects. They need to ensure that these projects align with the broader business goals and assess whether resources are being directed towards high-value projects. So the view that you see on the screen shows you a real-time visibility to your resources, what is keeping them busy across the selected time frame. All the resources with the ability to further drill down and look at the individual projects and the task is what this view offers. You can see details or even take actions by editing the task or reassigning the task to some other resource. A color-coded view that visually helps you understand over-allocation, under-allocation, and optimal allocation. Not only can you see this information, you can select or customize this view to look at the data with a different time frame, with as detailed or as high-level information as you need to see. Not only do you see this list by your resources, you can also customize the view so that you can have an understanding of the different skills and their utilization across the selected time frame. So these are your skills, further drilling down to the actual users who play that skill. A tool that allows you to customize your own skills or the job roles as you see here with the ability to see the color coding is what Celoxis offers. Not only can you see a tabular view, you can also switch to a graphical view where you visually can see how your different skills are placed across several months, which of your skills are most utilized compared to their total availability. So picking up new projects, understanding when do you get free to be able to do new projects is the decision that you can take looking at these views. You can also, in fact, compare your plan versus actual utilization of your resources to understand which of your resources are efficient, which typical activities are delayed. So if there's a similar project coming along, you know you need to replan better. So that's the workload view for you, helping you better manage your resources. Besides that, you get real-time visibility to your projects across the portfolio to understand how they are distributed across the stages, across the strategy that your organization is focused on, or even looking at the plan versus actual cost of the different initiatives. As you scroll down, a customizable dashboard allowing you to have a look at your initiatives, giving you a quick summary to know which things you need to focus on. At risk is more like an early warning indicator telling you that even before things get out of your hand, you need to have a look at them. While looking at all of this information in real time, you can also drill down to focus on things that needs your attention. So these are your projects which are in the pipeline. These project requests or the projects which are in your pipeline can come in through different sources, allowing you to have a consolidated view of this to pick projects which align to your strategic objectives and the kind of resources capacity that you might have. When capturing the project request, the data that allows you to evaluate the request needs to be customizable. A tool like Celoxis allows you to create your own fields, allowing you to score and ensure that you get the best projects. Setting up a workflow that aligns to your kind of a workflow helps you understand how a project request moves from one state to another. The entire communication is what you can see on a single thread. So you have all the history, all the decisions that happened at each stage registered over here itself. When your particular project request reaches a certain stage, you can then run what if analysis to determine which of your projects are the right fit. You can pick projects based on the planned margin, the budget, or even which of them are your high client projects. So let's say we pick these three projects. You can now edit the state to move them from what if, from the requested state to the what if. So what you see here are the three projects that were picked. If we were to add a new project to the list and click on refresh, you see that if we pick these three projects together, your budget and margin does not align with what has been set up, and your resources capacity, especially your designers and developers, will get overallocated. So these projects together do not look to be a right fit. What you can then do is either change the timeline of your project to pick a later time, or you can simply put it back to the requested state. So you keep playing these scenarios till you find the correct mix of projects. So that's how, within a few steps, Celoxis allows you to take data-driven decisions to pick your right projects. As your project moves into the active state, there will be risks that you encounter as part of your project. A tool that gives you real-time insight to the risk across your project comes in handy, and a PMO has a lot of value to derive from these dashboards. So you can capture information like the risk impact and probability with all the risks plotted across the graph. Charts that can easily be drilled down to so that you can focus on the things over here comes in handy. You can look at the top risks across your projects with a value at risk so that you know the budgetary impacts if the risk were to come true. You can also look at the projects, the risk across the projects by managers or vertical. The ability to customize these dashboards so that each PMO can see or look at the information in real time as per their requirements comes in handy. So a proactive risk management is essential to project success. PMOs must not only identify and mitigate risk, but also learn from the past projects to improve future performance. Today's PMOs have access to cutting-edge tools like Celoxis that improve efficiency, provide real-time data, and automate manual processes. Whether it's project insights or seamless collaboration, the modern PMOs is more empowered than ever to focus on value, ensuring that the project finish on time and within budget. This helps them to deliver tangible or intangible business outcomes. With the right tool, PMOs have real-time access to project risks, real-time visibility to optimize resource allocation, and even automate routine tasks, freeing up project managers to focus on more operational work. With all of this, the importance of data-driven decision is something that every PMO must focus on. Leadership needs high-level insights into project health and the portfolio health too. Providing executives with easy access to the data they need, whether it's resource allocation, financials, or risk assessment, ensures faster and more informed decision-making. This provides better insights to executives when planning the goals. So decisions are no longer intuitive, but data-driven. A strategic dashboard is what an executive would appreciate, where at a first glance, they can see the different strategies that your organization is focused on. You can track the current health, and besides it, how far you are from realizing the target across each of those strategies. You can also see the different key results or the individual goals which are broken down to achieve the higher objective. You can track their status to know what needs your attention, what is probably off track, compared to what your baseline is, your actual, and what your target is across the selected time frame. You can further drill down and focus on the individual strategy to understand the details, a roadmap view so that you know which of your stage gates or the particular milestones have been achieved and what is upcoming. You can also easily drill down and look at a more operational dashboard where you can see the month-on-month progress, a few metrics helping you understand the details, how far you are from realizing the overall target, or understanding the overall budget consumption across the different initiatives you are doing for the overall strategies. So what you see over here is that emerging as a global leader is the strategy that you are focused on. However, you're spending almost a 1.78 million on projects that do not align to any strategy, and you're less focused on aspiring for pinnacle customer success. What this means is you need to replan your strategies, the initiatives that you have picked, so that you know and you're more aligned to the strategy that you wish to deliver. You can easily also track month on month how the overall progress is so that you do not land up or understand the detail very last, but you have a proper focused month on month progress. You also can have dedicated weekly status overview so that instead of looking at this towards the end as mentioned, you have a weekly status update helping you understand how the overall progress is with a one-line summary telling you why things are red and yellow. You can also further drill down to look at the overall status, things helping you understand what needs your attention, a quick summary, or even the status trend helping you understand how the progress has been. You can further scroll down and see the other details. The best part being that all of these widgets are customizable. You can set up and configure your own reports and dashboards. So a tool that allows you to customize this so that you can see what you are interested in comes in handy. As the world continues to change, the PMO's ability to lead with data-driven insights, manage resources efficiently, and leverage technology will be a critical aspect to an organization's success. Celoxis is built for a changing world where the modern PMOs get a single source of truth for managing multiple projects across teams and geographies. Real-time data is critical for quick and informed decisions. With customizable reports and real-time dashboards, Celoxis equips PMOs with actionable insights, enabling better strategic alignment and performance tracking. As the PMOs grow and evolve, the technology must scale with them. Celoxis is flexible and scalable, accommodating the growing needs of organizations while offering customizations to suit specific workflows. Technology equips PMOs with the tool to proactively manage risks, uncertainties, and identifying the potential risk early while providing the mechanism for response strengthens the PMO's role in maintaining organization resilience. In today's fast-paced digital environment, PMOs must be flexible, innovative, and tech-savvy to remain competitive. Technology empowers the PMOs to embrace a digital-first mindset. This leads in the total charge of the PMO across the organization. While a tool is in place, another important trend is continuous learning. PMOs must cultivate an environment where team members are encouraged to learn from both successes and failures. Regular knowledge sharing, retrospective, and training ensures that everyone stays updated on best practices, methodologies, and industry strength. PMOs should not only track performance, but also learn so that improvement is inculcated. Analyzing project outcomes, resource utilization, and risk management helps PMOs identify areas for improvement, ensuring that each project builds on the lessons learned from previous ones. Continuous learning and improvement are foundational for high-performing PMO. By fostering a learning culture, embracing change, and leveraging insight from past performances and experiences, PMOs can drive ongoing improvements, delivering more successful projects, and becoming key drivers for organizational growth. And with their total journey, Celoxis empowers the PMOs for the coming future. This helps or enables the PMOs to drive organization success in this dynamic world. With real-time information accessible anywhere and anytime, the ability to harness data will be crucial for making informed strategic decisions. Teams that use Celoxis have seen a 30% increase in their efficiency, with PMOs minimized delays, improved productivity, and focus on high-value activities that drive project success. By streamlining workflows and automating repetitive tasks, Celoxis boosts operational efficiency, allowing teams to deliver projects faster and focus on the strategic goals. Celoxis ensures resource utilization, improving resource allocation by 20%. This reduces the overall project cost and preventing resource overloading or underutilization. With comprehensive real-time analytics and reporting, Celoxis empowers PMOs to achieve 100% data-driven success, ensuring every decision is backed by actionable insights for better project outcomes. So with this changing world, Celoxis offers PMOs a tool that is their partner in success. Thank you so much.